Hey guys, I got a quick little review here for you guys of my modified cold steel Spartan. And here it comes. Nope, nope. Boom. That's right. I etched the blade on both sides. Alright, so let's talk about first I want to talk about all kinds of mods with knives. There's the little kinds, and there's the bigger kinds, the more complicated kinds. The little kinds would be something like what I did here, where I filed this down so you get a little bit of a groove there for choking up nicer. That's simple. You know, it takes a little while, you know, just a little bit of patience, and you don't risk too much with it. Now there's the big ones, like etching a blade with hydrochloric acid. That's right, I did not use the regular etching material that they sell because that's too expensive and quite frankly it takes way too long to do. And yes, it's kind of like an investment, and as you know, as an investment, when you invest, you always run some kind of risk of losing all the money you've invested. It doesn't always work out. So here's my little story with this. I wanted to etch it, so I got my girlfriend's nail polish, painted it, did a little design on it of a raven on this side. Come and get him on this side, said by Leonidas. The real Leonidas, not just Gerard Butler. Anyways, as you can see here, I changed the pocket clip. So, I watched the videos on how to etch metals and all that kind of crap. And you know, because originally what I was going to do is I was going to give it a mirror polish, make it look nice and pretty, to eliminate my number one problem with this knife, how it comes originally, with a bead blast finish, and it just rust really easily. It actually rusted from pocket sweat. Yeah, I had it in my pocket and it was hot out, and you know, it gets a little hot, so my leg was sweating and it got a little bit of leg sweat right here, and it just got like all bleh and rusty and shit. So excuse me, I had to do something about it. That was my first problem with it. My second problem was the thumb traction. There's like none. Also fixed that problem. Anyways, as you can see here, I did have to change the pocket clip. When I was gonna do this, like I said, instead of using that other material, I just went to my backyard, went to my little shed where I keep all the stuff that I used to, you know, maintain my pool, and I got some hydrochloric acid, and I said, hey, you know, this is the same thing they use except way stronger. So I wanted to test it out first with a pocket clip because I didn't know, you know, how long I had to leave it in for. I know that with the other material that they sell, you have to leave it in for at least 2 hours for it to etch right. With this, I had no idea, so I put the pocket clip in there, and I might have left it in there, let's say, 30 minutes. Yep, that's way too long. Pocket clip got ruined, of course. It just looks really ugly. It didn't like destroy it or eat it away or anything. It just looks really ugly. The design didn't come out because it peeled off all the paint on top. So I had to throw it away, and I got an extra pocket clip from the, where'd I get it? The Cold Steel Recon 1 Mini Recon 1, that one. Because I called Cold Steel, and apparently their pocket clips cost $5, and that's plus $2.50 shipping for some reason, so it was gonna come out to $7.50 or something for a pocket clip, and I was like, nope, I'm just gonna take it from another knife I don't use, and that's exactly what I did, and hey, it works. Anyways, so what I did, I figured I would just dip the blade in there for less time. I started with a rocker, of course. I don't want to ruin the blade yet. And what I did with the rocker, as you can see here, it looks nice. I dipped it in there for literally just about 2 minutes. And you can see the design already. You can see it very clearly. So then I figured, hey, you know, same with the blade. 2 minutes. Look. Came out exactly like I wanted it to come out. It didn't start taking the paint off of where the nail polish was, so it didn't start eating away where I didn't want it to eat away, and it looks perfect. Anyways, on to the next improvement that I made to it. Not to insult Cold Steel, I love their knives, you know, but nothing's perfect, and I mean, this is mostly just preference things, you know. Personally, I feel some things could be better. Doesn't mean that the knife sucks or anything. I would have liked a couple things to be different, and I don't want anyone from that works for Cold Steel or anyone that likes Cold Steel very much to say like, hey, you know, their knives don't suck. I'm not saying their knives suck. I'm just saying, you know, I thought it could use a little bit of an improvement. Also, I did it because I like mine to be unique, because I must feel special. Another thing I did is, this knife comes with some like little lines here on the grivery to give you a thumb traction, but they don't work. And it's mainly, I found out, because this rocker here is too slick. Because I made those things even deeper, and it's still too slick. So, I mean, up until here where it ends, there's like no traction or grip or anything. But right here, this little tiny portion right here where where the stop pin is inside there, that gives you a lot of thumb traction. So you can ride up and it stops you right there. It's just so good. And then plus this little finger groove, I gave it here and here for better choke up. You get really good grip with this. Another place I gave it a groove was right here. As you can see here, oh yeah, I was gonna do a little also an update on my modifications to my Recon 1. So you can see here, this has like little edges and stuff. I didn't like them so much on this because when I grab the knife, my finger, either my middle finger or my ring finger, always lands on there, and it was just kind of annoying. So I sanded it down. You know, it's kind of nice now. I like it. And I sanded out the other side just so it would be symmetrical. You never know. Sometimes you are grabbing it with the other hand. Maybe. There we go. See? Middle finger landed right there. Yeah, I mean, I like it much better now. It's much more comfortable. Let's see, what else did I do it? Oh yeah, I was thinking I was going to give it a second edge up here. Because as you can see here, when you close it, this edge stays protected here. So you can sharpen it up here, up to about here. See, right there. And I have seen people do it. More specifically, I've seen videos of this guy's name is John Fitzen. He sharpened the top edge up here just a little bit, and then he gave it serrations, which I thought was really cool. But when I went to do it, I was going to do it, I realized, like, hey, you know, this is not meant for that, and it might really, really weaken the spine, so I don't think it's worth it. So, as you can see here, it's got that part where the blade starts to thicken to go to the center part is right up here. So by sharpening this part, you're completely taking that away, making it way weaker of a structure, and anything you stab really hard with it, I imagine will just destroy the tip, you know, so I don't want that. So I decided to just leave that like that. Anyways, here, let me show you guys. Focus up right here on this little design I made. This is Raven. I just painted it with nail polish, and I just got a little sharp edge and I scratched it off like that. I scratched the design onto it. So this shinier part you're seeing here is the original bead blast blade, which I believe could still get rusty if I don't take care of it, but I will. Then yeah, I did the whole blade too. On this side, it says "Come and get them." I've already stated that's not just because, that's because that's what King Leonidas said to the Persians. Yeah, same design, you know, painted it, scratched it off, really cool. And then up here too. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this knife. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything else to it. Maybe take the coating off the pocket clip, but that's not even a big deal, so I don't even think so. And if I do it, it's not even worth an update. Alright, and a quick update on this Recon 1, which I did attempt to make spring assisted. What I ended up doing is, because it was spring assisted and it worked, but over here it's too hard to push forward on that initial, you know, push you give it to flick it out. So what I did is I got an extra washer I found, took it off another knife that I don't use so much, and I made a hole in it so the spring could fit in it, and I actually put a washer in here. I don't want to take it apart to show you guys, it's too much work. And I also put another one up here where this stop pin, this pin holds the rocker so the rocker will open up a little easier, because it was kind of just like too hard to press down. You could feel it kind of sticks because of that finish I gave it. It's a stone wash finish. Looks really nice. But yes, it makes it really really rough, so it doesn't slide very easily. So yeah, that's it. Just an update and a review and a modification that I made. Thank you guys for watching. Please like it, subscribe, share it, comment, whatever really. Thank you very much. You guys have a nice day.